Hi everyone, it's Carrie with My Friends Call Me Martha, and yes, I got that nickname after Martha Stewart because I am always in my kitchen or in my craft room. So I am here today. It is Easter Sunday, but I am going to make a quick project here before we head out to my mom's for dinner. So I'm using the Petal Park and the Sentimental Park bundles to do the card today, and this is a fun fold. And I'm going to put the measurements here. They're probably going to be a little bit hard to read, but I think if you take a screenshot and then zoom in, you should be good. So we're going to start here with a piece of Night of Navy cardstock that is 6.5 by 5.5, and then I scored it at 2 1/4. Then this piece of cardstock is 6 by 4 1/4, and I scored it at 3. And then you're going to want some DSP or designer series paper. My first layer is 5 1/4 by 4, and I'm not sure which side I'm going to use, but you want to get ones that all kind of go together nicely. This one is 5 1/4 by 2, and then this one is 2 3/4 by 4, and same for the white layer so that I can write something or stamp on it. Okay, so I think I'm going to actually start with the stamping part of it. And there are 2 images of the florals. One is more of an outline and this one is more of the fill. So for my outline, I am going to use Full Strength in Mango Melody. And then for my fill-in part, I'm going to stamp off once on my scratch piece of paper. And then this stamp is great because it does line up. And I'm going to do the best I can. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect because it's supposed to be kind of more of that like watercolor look. So I'm a little off, but it's all good. I am going to close up my ink pad. We don't want to drop anything in our project. And then, so I should have stamped it more so as how it is on the stamp. I mean the punch. Oh, I gotta cut a little more. So when you're going to use a punch, you want to make sure that your cardstock is actually longer. My lord, what is my problem today? Because you want a place to hold your piece of paper while you're... Oh, so it's... I am not demonstrating this the best way. Punching is supposed to be easier. Okay, here we go. So you see, you want a piece so you can have somewhere to hold so you can move your piece of paper around. And then you just gonna line it up again as best you can. And because I went out of the lines on the larger one, it's a little bit harder to do this. Okay, let's trash. And we got our flowers. Okay, now we are going to put together our card. So I think I'm going to actually use this side, even though I love these gorgeous flowers. And then for this layer, I'm going to use these flowers. Evie, quiet. Come here. I brought treats. Evie. Our neighbors are having some family over and they're all out in the front yard. So Eve is obviously very much distracted by that. So I was like, I better bring treats. I wanted to get this video done. I was away last weekend at a crop so I did not get a video made ahead of time. So again, I'm putting this layer on. I know this kind of looks backwards, but this is gonna go like this. So you kind of want to plan it out ahead of time before you start putting your designer series paper down, just to make sure it all coordinates nicely. All right, so then I'm gonna put glue on this side. And I do like using liquid glue for projects like this, because I do feel like the liquid glue, you have an extra second before it is dry, and then you can also kind of move it around if you don't have it straight right away. Okay, so see how that's working? I think it's super fun. I forget where I got the idea from. It was one of my recent retreats that I went to, and I just thought this fold was really fun. All right. Now, I would recommend stamping on the white before you adhere it down. I was going to do that, but I totally forgot. And then I want like a circle. Maybe this will work. That might work. So this is a small layer of vellum, so I'm just going to use a glue dot. So the challenge with vellum is that you can kind of see through it, but if you put it strategically, like that kind of landed in the middle of that flower, so it kind of blends really well, but also we're going to be putting these flowers on. So I'm going to put this one on with just glue. And then I'm going to put this one on with glue, and then the last tiny one I'm going to use a dimensional to kind of pop it up. So we've got the tiny dimensionals, which work great for stuff like this. Okay, and then for our sentiment, Alexa off. My goodness, all kinds of noises going on during my video today. I didn't plan ahead. I remember I set the Alexa to make sure we would remember when it was noon so that we could get dressed to go to my mom's. Okay, so happy birthday. Oh, you know what? Happy birthday I wanted on the inside. I wanted let's celebrate on the outside. Okay, so let's celebrate. I love the fonts that are in this bundle. All right, so we're going to put happy birthday on our inside layer. And then what I think I'm going to do is there are small, well, this one has like a nice little clump of flowers. So let's do that. This is what I wanted to do before I put this on the inside, because I do like kind of going over, and I'm going to make it a little less muted. Oh, that looks kind of cool. It's kind of like darker in some spots and then lighter in others. So I just kind of went carefully, but it didn't actually leave any on here. But like I said, I would recommend stamping this first, and I would probably put it a little more down, and I might even do another one at the top, but that works for today. And then I think we're going to make a banner end. I'm going to go get my punch. Hold on. First, close up the ink pen. So I love the banner punch. We are getting a new catalog with Stampin' Up, and I can't remember if this banner punch is in or not, but highly recommend it. I use it for almost every project I do. Oops, I don't like the way that one turned out. It's not centered. Okay, and then we'll just stick this on with some liquid glue. And then I got some of the, I forget what this is called, elegant trim maybe, comes with gold and silver. I'm just going to tie a little bow. And then trim the tails. Let's get a, these glue dots are a little bit bigger than my center knot, but I just kind of like twist it together. And there we have it. I know the lighting is weird, but I think it's super pretty. Could probably add a few little gems. These are the basic rhinestones. Again, it's a good staple to have in your craft room. So making cards for women is like so much easier because you can add all this little shiny bling. And actually, let's use a bigger one. I'm going to put some in the center of the flowers. There we go. That looks better. To give it lots of shininess. All right. Well, I hope you guys like this fun fold. It's super cute, and obviously you can do it with so many different papers, but it's great. And I feel like it's super easy and the measurements aren't difficult. So anyways, I hope you liked today's project. And if this is your first time tuning in, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment, like the video. All of those things help me in my business and I greatly appreciate it. Have a great day.